Congress voted on Thursday to avoid entering a second government shutdown over funding for a border wall. Despite being a while away from D.C., a government shutdown has the potential to impact Lehigh in two major ways. During a government shutdown, only 60 of the National Science Foundation's 2,000 employees are expected to keep working. This shouldn't impede work towards awards so long as federal employees need not be involved, but will halt grant review activities and issuance of new awards that involve staff. Organizations with similar constraints during a shutdown include the National Endowment for the Humanities, the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, NASA, the U.S. Geological Survey, and the Department of Agriculture. Grant and contract operations are unaffected, however, within the Department of Defense, Department of Health and Human Services, National Institutes of Health, and the Department of Education, as well as federal student aid programs. The H-1B visa is a special petition reserved for highly educated foreign professionals to work in specialty occupations that require at least a bachelor's degree or equivalent. An employer can request an H-1B for an individual based on a change of status or consular processing. An employer would request a change of status when sponsoring an employee who is already within the United States under a different status. A shutdown would affect the other option, consular processing. An employer would request consular processing when sponsoring an employee outside of the U.S., or one whose current status will expire before their H-1B would start. Under consular processing, before an employee can start work, they must first visit a U.S. embassy or consulate abroad, second, obtain a passport stamp, and third, enter the U.S. with an H-1B stamp and approval notice. Due to reduced personnel, this process could be delayed during a government shutdown. Lehigh would feel the impacts here if it were looking to hire professional staff or faculty from foreign countries during a shutdown.